everyone, welcome to Weekend Box Office, where Shang-Chi has a strong hold on second weekend box office, and the other movie Malignant might be huge flop at the box office. Honestly, that is not surprise, considering not many people were excited for this movie, especially when the first trailer dropped. I see few people actually saw this movie's trailer, and again, this movie is available on HBO Max for free, so it's no big deal. This movie flopped huge at the box office. Let's get back to the Shang-Chi news first. Before I get to that, I just want to say the last weekend was a huge deal for Shang-Chi. It was trending Shang-Chi's box office whole weekend on Twitter, which was a great weekend for Shang-Chi. But on Monday, my surprise when I see Simu Liu, he's back again on headline, calling out all the YouTuber who predicted his movie will be fail at the box office. When I saw that news, I was like, not again, man. This man, Simu Liu, he cannot shut his mouth at all. Which is, I think, at some point his career might not go anywhere, especially whenever you were working for Disney. Whoa, that is huge risk you are doing here. You are taking huge risk. Especially when I think about many YouTubers are on Disney paycheck. That's just a fact. If you don't believe me, just look at John Campia. He's always praising Disney. Even they do bad thing, he praise. Even they do good thing, he praise. Some YouTubers are on Disney paycheck. That is just a fact. That means that he's just calling them out like that. I was like, that is beneath you, and that is so silly. Especially when I think about Disney, they definitely don't like their employee to go after anything. They do bad publicity for them. Especially if you remember Brie Larson, all the controversy around her, although she has nothing to do with them, or maybe she has, who knows, but because she has such a bad press around her, which looks like her second Captain Marvel movie. It's not even called Captain Marvel, it's called Miss Marvel's. She might not be even center a character in that movie. So you get the idea what happened when you are not popular everywhere. You do get fired somehow. Because it's so easy to replace someone anywhere, and easily people can be replaced. You shouldn't be bragging or going after people, especially when you are a huge star of a Marvel movie. I found it really beneath him, and it really bothered me. I just want to mention. That being said, Shang-Chi really has strong second weekend hold. It dropped only 53%. It did drop a little bit on Friday. It only brought 9.7 million on Friday, probably because Friday not many people are going out this day because people have school work. But on Saturday, I guess it did picked up all the other money from there. It only dropped 53%, which is pretty amazing. That just means this movie, once again, as I said in my last video, and a movie doesn't fail because of anything. Movie only fail if it's not liked by audience or if it's not good. Looks like Shang-Chi overall, it is a good movie that people going out to see it. Especially all the Asian audience. They did went out to see last week. This weekend, I guess they also went out to see. It's a really hit, honestly, especially the situation we are in, the pandemic. This movie has done really well. That being said, I think Disney, they might be looking at the Shang-Chi overall number is not great, I would say, because international market isn't picked up. For many movies, I guess the only international market had is the hit was only F9, and the rest of other movies are not. Now we move on to the Malignant news. So Malignant looks like it is a huge flop for Warner Brother. Well, I didn't see how much it cost to make this movie, but I imagine right now it made only $2.2 million the domestic box office, and it is directed by James Wan. Many people actually didn't like this movie. It has a low audience score. It has only C when they do this audience score, when people had to see theater, although it is high on Rotten Tomatoes score for critic, but the audience score, again, it looks like it's a lower end. So I imagine many people didn't like this movie. When I was reading people's comment, many people didn't like how this movie wrapped up story-wise. They didn't like, which is bad news, because that means people did not like the huge twist this movie had, which is oh. So I didn't see this movie actually, but I was looking at the spoiler and I see the twist for this movie, which I find it interesting, I suppose, because I thought this movie is going to be about, when I was looking at the ending, many people didn't like the ending, the twist it has. I think many people got turned off by the twist. I thought it was interesting twist, honestly. Like from the ending point of view, I thought it has a good twist. I guess they didn't like the idea of having sequel to this movie. Let's see and wait how people think about it. It is on HBO Max, so I imagine many people will be checking this out later date. That's my thought on weekend box office. Let me know in the comment what do you think about Shang-Chi second week hold. I think it holded really strong. Malignant flop at the box office, no surprise at all. Let me know in the comment what do you think about this news, and if you enjoyed my video, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to leave your comment, and please take care.